All right, what's up, YouTube? Back again with another random video on my channel, but at least it has to do with fighting games, as you know, FGC. I mean, I'm probably gonna just mix that and just post whatever I want, and as I've been doing, but just kind of embrace that random aspect of my channel and just kind of like go with that. But you know, I don't know. You'll see stuff every now and then. So, anyway, DNF Duel. So Project BBQ is something that I had posted about a while ago, where like no one was talking about this game, and this game looks absolutely amazing. And I'm like, all right, well, you know, I can't wait until, you know, this actually comes out and we get to, you know, try this game out and play it. And here it is. Yesterday I was like I get to play this game now, this beta this weekend. I get to play this, and I don't even know when the beta is over. I hope it's longer than the weekend, but it's probably not going to be. I gotta actually check that. But I saw Dragon Knight when they released a trailer for her, and I thought she looked absolutely amazing. Like she looks really cool. Just like all the rest of the characters look really cool in this game too. But I really like this character. And at first I picked the character, and then I played a few matches, but we were playing a mirror match and I really didn't know how to play her, and I was like, you know, messing around. I didn't get it. Like I didn't get the controls yet. So I, you know, picked another character. I picked Hitman, and I started playing with Hitman against some other person who picked another character. He picked a different character, same person I was playing a mirror match with, and I started to learn the moves. Like I was trying to do regular inputs, and then I realized that it's probably easy inputs, and I was like, oh yeah. So I started doing that. I figured out the buttons, kind of, and it kind of felt like, I would say, Marvel 3, but like I think the people who made Marvel 3 or developed Marvel 3 developed this game, if I'm not mistaken. I heard that somewhere. I could be wrong, but this game is insanely fun. I saw a couple of people saying that last night that they could not get into lobbies, they couldn't do anything, and they were just like, you know, whatever, forget about this game. It's not going to be good. I don't know what they could do to make it better. I saw some other people saying that, and I'm just like, what they could do to make it better. I was playing for four straight hours before I went to work this morning, and I did have a bunch of disconnects. Like there was a bunch of, I was on Wi-Fi at first because I just was like, let me try the game out real quick. Probably not going to get really deep into it. And then as soon as I disconnected, mind you, I was on Wi-Fi on my PS5, and it still felt great. And I was like, well, maybe it didn't feel great for the other person. So once I disconnected the second time from people, then I was like, let me go get my, you know, Ethernet cord from in my Switch dock and plug it into my PS5, and I did that, and I still was getting like disconnections and stuff, but I wanted to continue to get on and play more because I was having so much fun, and I was playing Hitman at the time. Once I kind of figured the controls out, I was like, all right, I'm gonna switch to Dragon Knight because I really want to learn that character. And I started to, you know, do kind of the same thing that I was doing with Hitman with Dragon Knight, and just kind of like learning controls, learning the moves, learning what moves can go into what. And I didn't really understand like all the mechanics yet. I still don't even know everything I can do with the character, but I'm still having tons and tons of fun, and I learn more and more every time I play. And even when I'm playing like somebody that just knows how to play like better than me and knows more than me, they usually just beat me like a bunch of times in a row, and then eventually I start learning, and then I start winning. Like this person that I'm fighting right now, like in this video, she was whooping my ass. Like as soon as the first match, I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. and it was like the second match maybe. I was like, yeah, I think I might leave. Like in my head, I was like, I think I might just find a different room. I might have said it on stream, but I was like, I think I might find a different room. This person is a little too high level for me. And then eventually they started like standing still and just waiting for me to run up. And I was like, and they would just, you know, do something to stop me. So I was like, all right, let me see what they're doing. Let me see if I can see what they're doing when I run up and see if I can like change the way I'm playing against this person to start getting some wins, right? Or like get on the board or whatever. And eventually, I think after this match is where I start to win. So I was like, all right, this person's standing still. They're waiting for me to do whatever. But you know, the takeaway from that, all that is that it's actually really fun to play this game and learn this game, and it's easy to come up with ideas and just kind of implement your ideas immediately, even without a training mode, because of the simple inputs, right? I think simple inputs is something that in the fighting game community we never accepted, or we, you know, it was never a thing in tournaments. Like you weren't allowed to use easy inputs or whatever, which I think is wrong. I don't even know if there's an actual rule against using easy inputs, because like say for like Marvel 3, right, where you have to pick simple mode, like you have to pick simple, and you have to well, I think when you turn on auto super jump, it turns it on for everybody, but that shit needs to stay off. Auto super jump sucks in that game specifically. But easy inputs, it doesn't let you do everything. In Marvel 3, it's super limited. A lot of the more recent games that have like simple inputs for stuff, or simple combos, and just like mashable combos where you just mash one button and you do like a combo, people don't like that in the FGC, right? Even though those simple combos don't really afford you anything, like they're not good to do. In Dragon Ball, I like the way they did it, because you can start a simple combo, so you can and there are normals that are only found in the second and third hits of like the light hit combos, right? So you don't do the whole thing. You might get the first one or two, and then you do standing, medium, and you go into your normal combo. Depending on who you're using and what character and stuff, like you get to do you know, so much more by using the simple combo, like using the partial simple combos and stuff. And some people don't like that. They're like, oh, you could just mash the button and then go into your, you know, regular combo. But like casual players, if they're using simple mode or simple inputs and stuff, they're going to be mashing buttons. They're not going to be going into, you know, their super long combos, because they don't have that and they don't know that. And there are a lot of people who are playing, that are casual players, that don't like long combos. Like it's and I think that's where like a lot of these more recent games don't have like really long combos, because people don't like to not have control of their character. So they shorten the combos, they make everything look really, really cool, and they give you simple ways to do your attacks and your combos and your, you know, stuff or whatever, where you can mash buttons and like something cool is gonna happen, right? But if you're a seasoned player of fighting games, right, you can take those simple buttons, and not only is it going to, you know, alleviate some of the stress of having to learn, you know, long combos or super specific execution tech, or like tech that requires you to have like some like very high execution. There might be some of that stuff here, but it's a whole lot less. And like some people like doing that thing where, you know, you're finding all the super optimal stuff, and like the long combos and the very specific execution tech and stuff that you can only pull out of a character if you have like frame perfect inputs and all that kind of stuff. Everybody can't do that, but like just about everybody can do just about everything in this game. There are a lot of people that don't know how to they don't know how to do fireball motions. They don't know how to do DP motions. They don't know how to, like, you know, cancel and do these moves in the middle of combos, in the middle of strings and all that kind of stuff. And in this game, and these newer games coming out, it's like Project L and stuff, you don't have to worry about that. Like, you can just do your moves. You can be like, okay, I have this move, and this move. Everybody can hold a direction and press a button. But it's all about how you use the moves in your kit to defeat your opponent. So you still have mind games, you still have neutral, you still have footsies, you still have punishing, you still have all these things that, like, you roll into a ball to create, you know, a fighting game, right? And to create that, like, that exchange. There's still, like, the taking turns aspect. There's still blocking. There's still all these things that you need in fighting games in order for you know, you to really feel like you're doing something, and you feel powerful in this game. You feel powerful. Everybody has big sweeping attacks. You're like a lot of stuff, it looks like very safe. There's, like, I can just do the things that I want to do. I don't have to worry about missing the input. Like, when I want to jump and throw a fireball immediately, or like tiger knee, or throw a fireball very close to the ground, and all that kind of stuff. And just think about my mix-ups. Think about like how I'm going to play neutral, what I'm going to do when I get there, what I'm going to do at the end of my block strings, what I'm going to do when I get a hit. All that stuff still matters, right? And what they didn't take away is the original, like, I don't want to call them original inputs. So, like, DP motions and fireballs are still in this game. I don't know how to use them yet, but apparently they give you an incentive to use more of the difficult inputs to, like, it gives you more power, or like it gives the moves more power, it gives the moves more strength, it gives the moves other properties or something like that. They did the same thing in Grand Blue, where if you use the easy inputs, you had a cooldown, but if you use the regular inputs, you didn't. And there's a reason to use the easy inputs, and there's a reason to use the more difficult inputs. So, like, I'm also excited to find out about what I'm doing that. But right now I'm playing on a D-pad and on PS5, and I really don't like doing inputs on a D-pad, especially on a PlayStation D-pad. So I just use easy inputs. Like, I just worried about, you know, formulating my game plan and stuff like that. But I think this game is great, and if you are looking forward to Project L, you should just play this game. Like, just play it. Like, if you really are looking forward to Project L, play this game, see how it feels, learn how to play this game. And if you don't like this game's input scheme and the way people fight in this game, you probably are not going to like Project L. And if you don't like this game, but you think you'll like Project L for some reason, you should still play this game. This is probably the closest thing you're going to get to a Project L type game with the inputs, and I like Grand Blue too, but probably more this game, like the speed of this game and stuff like that. I feel like this game is pretty fast. The pace of it is really good. It looks really good and everything. So yeah, I think this game is great, and I can't wait to play more of it. And when the game comes out, I'm probably gonna do another video and talk more about this game later, but I want to get some more time and with Dragon Knight online. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.